Morning everyone, Coach Shimanek here, and today I want to talk a little bit about mindset and motivation. When I coach my athletes, obviously we coach the physical aspect of it, but I think one of the biggest things that I do with them is I like coaching the mental athlete. And in regards to coaching the mental athlete, I coach two things. I coach attitude and effort. Attitude is, there's always going to be bad officiating. It's always going to be bad field conditions. You're always going to have an opponent that talks trash to you. That stuff's always going to be in your competitions. Attitude is, how do you react to these things? Are you going to let the officials get the best of you with bad calls? Are you going to fly off the handle? Are you going to let an opponent get to you and you're going to be sitting in the box because you reacted to something they said to you? That's what I mean by controlling your attitude. And also in training too, you have to have the right attitude when it comes into training. Training's a grind. It's not, I'm going to show up one day and I'm going to become a world-class athlete. That's not how this works. You need to make sure that you understand that it's like building a house. You build the foundation, you build the walls, put everything inside. That's exactly how training works. It's not a one-stop, that's it, I'm good. You have to really put in your time to get better. Effort is what you do in the day-to-day. When you evaluate your competitions, can you look back and can you see that you honestly put 100% forward with every competition you've ever had, with every practice you've ever had, with every training session you've ever had? I know I haven't. It's hard. Personally, there's things that everybody would want to go back and change. But, that's the kind of stuff moving forward. Athletes, make a pledge to yourself that your attitude will always be in check, and the effort will always be there. On the coach's side of it, I look at it with continuing education. Attitude, do you take care of your athletes? Do you care enough to make yourself better? Are you staying in some modicum of shape? You don't have to be a world-class athlete yourself. I'm not, I don't expect you to be, but you need to spend some time under the bar and understand how this stuff is going to affect your athletes. Also coaches, there's a wealth of information out there. Your work ethic can be old school, but your methods better be up to date. Look at what Dave Tate does. Look at what Mark Watts teaches at Elite FTS. Look at what Joe DeFranco does with his athletes at DeFranco's training in the Onnit Academy. Look at the NFL draft this past weekend. Look at how many athletes came out of Exos or Athletes Performance. They got to be doing something right. So take the time to study what all these people are doing with athletes. It's amazing stuff. And, you don't have to completely change what you do, but take the stuff that works for you. Take what's applicable. Spend some time under the bar, learn how it feels, learn what it does, and then apply that to your athletes. That's showing that you care. And be present at your training sessions. Don't just sit on your phone. It's too easy. Don't do that. Make your kids better. Athletes, attitude and effort. Coaches, attitude, effort, continuing education. Get better every day.